Yo,
Yo, yo, yo.
Always
All right.
late.
We are live. Welcome to episode 69 of Chillin with the NY Warriors. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's good. It's been a while since we've done the show. It feels like it, right?
Does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
know
got
what it is? Them auctions, man. Them auctions be.
Yeah.
the auctions are every Tuesday now, so it kind of takes a toll. They're tough. They're hard work.
Yeah.
Those auctions are hard work. No joke. So while everyone falls in, we're gonna go down the line. It gives everyone a chance to pop in the chat. So we're gonna go down the line. We'll start with my left. We got Market 316.
Well, what's up, everyone? Monday, here we are. Things are back to normal. Well, sort of. And that about it. I mean, yeah, we got a show, got an auction tomorrow. So a lot of stuff going on. So let's just get going, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. There's a few things we're gonna discuss, especially pertaining to the auction that is gonna affect. Well, it's gonna affect more than just auction. It's gonna affect everything, eBay, anything we do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll talk about it as soon as we get through the
Yep.
line. Next, we got Joker M21.
Yo, what's up? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I was just listening to Big Lion's live chat. He had going. I mean, his live show was going on before hours, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
No, that's what I was doing too.
Yeah, I was off and on with that.
All right. Next, we got the mayor, Jeff Johnson.
What's going on, people? As like your guys, I was watching Big Lion too, man. Him and Lenny. It was fun. So, anyway, now it's our turn. So let's get
Yeah.
this show started.
All right, and then last but not least, we got Eli Easy, the Game Hunter.
yo, what up? Yeah, I'm ready for some comic books, man. That's it.
All right.
What it is.
No, the comic books are tomorrow, Eli. We're just going to
Yeah.
talk today.
Yeah, we'll go over what's coming out tomorrow towards the end of the show. But let me open up this chat real quick and see who's here joining us.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Technically, it's coming out Wednesday, but we'll get to that.
All right, so we have Mo in the house. We have Tacoma Comics, Daniel Wabera, Wobbles, Don Moser, Big Lion Cat 646. We have Farley's Nerd Cave, and we have Jeff Johnson.
I like that guy, Jeff Johnson. He got my
I
vote.
don't know. That guy's suspect there. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
is kind of suspect. I don't know. Fishy.
I'm calling troll. I'm calling troll, man. Fishy? I'm not fishy. What are you talking about?
Oh shit. Yeah,
Oh man, it seemed like we all laid back today. Like today was a lazy Monday or something.
Yeah, I'm just getting off a flu, man. I'm not feeling too good, but yeah.
Yo, I've been playing Resident Evil 2 all day,
Yeah,
and that's it.
and I called out of work today.
Yeah, yo, you should be more energized than anybody, Biggs. Shit.
It's been one of those days, like I don't know, just
It's exactly. It's been one of those days. Definitely.
so real quick. I want to talk about especially get you guys' opinion and also in the chat. The United States Post Office USPS they raised their prices already.
Yep.
So
Yo, I'm already mad. They raised the prices like 3 times this year.
yeah. So Eddie put it in our chat for us earlier. So the small flat rate is now that's a little small flat rate box which we barely use.
Right.
It's $7.90 flat rate.
Yeah.
The medium flat rate box, which that's the box we usually use to
Marquee
when we do
boxes.
the marquee
Big
boxes and
Yeah.
the
boxes.
slabs
Yeah.
and the slabs.
Yes.
Which are these right here.
Yep.
That is $14.35 now,
Oh,
and
wow.
then the large flat rate box
Mhm.
is $19.95.
$20.
Yeah, basically $20. And then the flat rate envelope, the one that we could fit the
Yep.
um, Gemini boxes inside that flat rate is $8 now.
$8. Yeah. So
Wow.
hate to tell you guys, but we kind of mentioned this on the last auction. Shipping prices are up, so technically it's going to be $8 for shipping. I mean, literally, that's how we got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Farley's Nerd Cave said that media mail is taking 6 to 8 days now.
Yeah, but we can't ship media mail
Yeah,
because they'll catch it and then they'll be a mess.
Well,
Yeah,
put it like no, but here's how media mail works. Media mail was made to ship books and CDs and stuff like
CDs,
that.
videotapes,
Right,
stuff like that.
right.
Yeah.
But when you ship media mail, you also give the post office the right, if they want to, they could open up your package and make sure that books and stuff are in there.
Right.
The bad thing about media mail, and I have firsthand experience with this mailing stuff to Marky,
Yeah. Right
if
here
there,
in New York.
yeah, if there's anything like any address change or address forwarding stuff like that, it will get lost in the mail, and then you are SOL.
Even with the tracking, they could not have helped us. And we're in the same state. How can you lose a package? They're saying, well, you sent it media mail. There's really nothing we can do unless it turns up in our system. I'm like, really? So we don't do media mail. So we're not going.
Nah.
Yeah, even if you're selling, like, I would say hardcover books, your best bet is still to just use a medium flat rate.
Yeah, it pays for itself. It has
you can buy the
insurance.
fuel. Yeah.
It has insurance, and it's guaranteed to get there, or else it will be covered.
Yeah. So you guys think that's gonna affect now, though, like book prices now?
Just shipping. It ain't going to affect the book
shipping,
price.
yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
shipping.
just shipping. Yeah.
Just the shipping. I mean, people got to understand shipping is shipping. And
Yeah.
I know people want a deal and all that, and we love to give a deal, but now we're talking almost literally, think about it, we're almost going to be paying $10 to ship one item now. It's crazy to think that, but
yeah. So
I
it's
mean,
really
we can
gonna
try,
affect, like,
even,
if you're gonna
what was
sell
first
a lot.
class? What was first class? Just saying, if it was one book.
First class is by weight, and it goes up to, I think 14.9 ounces is the max.
Right.
You could do 14.99, and that comes out to about 485.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it was. So I'm pretty sure
That's if you pack real thin on it, and I don't. I like to protect
Nah.
when people buy it from me, and it's very hard to get all that in the one
first
thing.
class is good when you're doing
one book
to two books,
right?
Three max.
I mean, I got the hard cardboard flat mailers.
Yeah.
And if I put two books in there, I know I can get it at a first class. I'm really cutting it close, but other than that, it's got to be the flat. It's got to be the flat rate mailers.
Yeah, it's 3 max, and then when first class mail, you can't print out a first class mail on the USPS website.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you could do it is if you go through stamps.com. You could do first class or at the post office.
Right.
So that's only 2 ways you can get first class mail. You can't.
You know what?
You can do it on eBay also.
On eBay, eBay.
Looking at the chat, NES Master 80 brought up a good point. Shipping to Canada is going to get even worse.
Oh yes, that's exactly overseas charges went up too.
Yeah, I'm talking about over $40, $50 now.
The gift up to £4 for first class international Canada was $15. That's so I'm pretty sure it's going to be, if
it's going to be way more.
Then it's going to be close.
When I sent the flat rate package, but because it could be international or US, and that cost me $24 just to send that flat rate mailer. Now it's got to be at least near to 30 or exactly 30. I'm not too sure, but
one time I sent a bunch of books to Sean. It was more than £4 worth of books.
Yeah.
It came out to $22.
Right.
It was $22. So I can imagine now it's going to be even more, probably closer to 30.
That sucks.
And
we love our Canadian people.
But you know what? I mean, to everybody on the chat, I mean, we all pretty much good with each other. We're shipping books and stuff like that. I think this postage stuff is just going to really affect if you try to buy on eBay. Because you know how people are.
Yeah, but eBay also as a seller, they give you the discount. They give you a discount when you never paid full price.
True, and also remember when the seller is us, when a seller or a buyer, when a seller is selling up the eBay now is taking a fee if you charge a shipping price. So it kind of if you make the shipping higher, you're going to get more of a fee tagged off all that also with the sale and all that. So maybe they want to keep it a little, depending on what they want to do. But
when it comes to eBay, I still believe that the best thing to do is whenever you're going to list something, do free shipping, but include your shipping in your pricing.
yes, that's what I do. I tried to do that.
More appealing. It's more appealing to buyers.
You get and also I think you get a less deduction during the sale. Then don't they have that if you do a free shipping or something? Then is that just a promotion thing that they had at one time? I can't remember.
I don't really know. I can't. I don't want to comment on that because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Unknown says, "What about UPS or FedEx? Any cheaper?" I haven't heard anything.
Oh, FedEx is more. FedEx is more, and UPS is more.
Yeah,
and
more.
Not only that, I know how a UPS truck operates. You do not want your comics in a UPS truck, okay? There's a reason. They don't take handle of it good. Your comics will be bashed around and looking like a basketball.
Well, that's all the couriers,
FedEx is way too much. FedEx, you're paying for the convenience of getting there the next day. Or
yeah, pretty much.
So
they all handle. It depends on who it is.
Yeah,
I don't think you could say based on the company. It's just whoever's handling it, whoever's working, whoever cares about their job.
Yeah. Well, the United States Postal Service has always been the cheapest route to go to, but they don't have. But corporate contracts and whatever, that's who uses UPS and FedEx because they get the corporate discount and all that. And United States Postal Service can't. They're their own entity.
Yes. They're federal, but they sustain themselves. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. I don't get it, but it's weird.
So who else joined us in the chat? We have Rag718, Mr. Unknown Comics. We have Comic Art Talk. If you guys don't know, Comic Art Talk is RK Marv on in IG. That's his YouTube channel, and he features a lot of artists doing sketches and stuff like that. So
nice.
Check him out. Yeah, it's cool. He's cool, man. Who else joined us? Silver Age Dave, thanks for joining us. He came back. I remember he went on hiatus for a little bit.
All right.
So he's back now. He's dropped a couple of videos, so check that out. Always a fun time watching his videos. Who else joined us? Gomez, everybody broski.
Nice.
Yo.
Yeah, so we have a good auction lined up tomorrow. We have special guest sellers Archangel on Instagram. He's that Bam_Pow Comics. We have Mr. Unknown is going to join us.
Nice.
So that's cool. Mr. Unknown has been a long-time community member. I remember him since I first started YouTube, so that's how long
yes
he goes back for me, and it's already been over 4 years almost. Who else is James is going to come back. Golden State's going to join us.
King of the Chuckleheads coming back.
Yeah. Erod is going to be on this one, so he's definitely going to be on. Those two books that you guys see in the flyer, that Swamp Thing #1 and Secret Wars #8, those are his books that he'll be auctioning off.
He hid that Swamp Thing for me. I have to talk to that.
Yeah, he has a couple other books too that are real nice. If you guys check out his Instagram page, Erod212, he shows them. He gives a little preview. Marky's going to join us. Jeff, are you going to join us?
Nah, I won't be able to. I got this thing called bills I got to pay, so I got to do some overtime.
Gotcha, buddy.
But you know what? My advice to the rest of your warriors: let Erod go last.
Yeah.
So nobody won't feel like I gotta follow this guy. Let him go last.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, Marky.
I probably started off first.
Yeah, Marky. The one was the guy. Oh, two chuckleheads.
Yeah, you know what? For 2 weeks in a row, I've been like putting out big books. So this week, I leave it to you guys.
Oh, so I have a shot. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I have some nice stuff, but like a big key like that, like those.
Nah,
I'm actually waiting for books to come so I can have more books. I got the Terrificon books that might be a book for auction. We got CGC order out, and we still got New York Comic Con orders out.
Oh yeah.
So we got our submissions out. Some of those books are for sale.
Steve, please send us our books back. Thanks, Steve.
I'm hearing they're catching up to the stuff, man.
Yeah,
so.
I'm hearing that too. For a while.
I'll know when they catch up once I receive my books.
Yeah, basically.
Crazy.
who joined us? J. Raham 78. Shout out to him. Thanks for joining us. So what was the next topic that we were going to talk about, Jeff? You remember, or Marky,
The
or Mike?
next topic was about this teaser trailer thing that just came
Oh
out
yeah,
today.
right.
Harley Birds of Prey thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Joe,
Do
I think earlier
you
this
guys want to
morning.
take a quick look?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll put you.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at the teaser trailer from Birds of Prey movie. So
There's no
First,
dialogue. It's just music anyway. So.
Oh,
yeah.
oh wait,
So
first I gotta interrupt you guys.
Oh boy.
Shout out to Roman Curtis. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, "Put that on my shipping."
That's funny.
Yo, that's a good one.
Oh
That's
my
a good
god, that was hilarious.
all right.
That's funny.
So are we ready?
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna hear it. Everyone in the chat, you're not gonna hear it, but you're gonna be able to see Harley Quinn's the little teaser trailer. Go ahead, I got you highlighted.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So that's Harley,
Who that?
that's Huntress, and Black Canary.
Yep.
And the girl with the cast, that's Cassandra Cain.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That was it. 2 seconds.
Yeah, this is the 2 second thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
It's
yeah.
disappointing. Not Gomez.
So you know what? Let's go down the line. What do you guys think about it? Marky, go ahead. What do you think?
it's just a teaser. It's just they say this film is happening and we're filming it, and that's it. Until we see an actual trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna honestly. Let's think about this for. It's gonna do good. Okay.
Is it really though? Is it?
Yeah. Yes, because
You think
everybody
so?
liked Harley and the Suicide Squad. I did.
No,
So-
I ain't that.
did.
This is not the Suicide Squad though.
No,
It's
no,
Harley
not.
fucking Quinn. People will come.
So
Trust
this
me.
is the qu-
Just because
this
it's
is-
Harley
this
Quinn,
is the
that not
question,
necessarily
guys.
means it's going to be a good movie.
If they okay. I'm going to tell you right
You know,
now.
I'm throwing shit over here. You know,
No. Honestly, think about it. If Aquaman did what it did, if Shazam does very good, and if Wonder Woman does very good, that means they got a handle on this. And she's actually really likes the character. So I don't think it's going to be bad. I think people are still going to go see it.
all right.
It's
All
not
right.
going to be
question is-
Aquaman.
regardless, so
It's not going to be Aquaman good. It will
No.
be better than Suicide Squad. But you know what? I think the selling point of this movie is McGregor, Black Mass.
Yeah,
yeah,
He is
Yeah.
the
Who
selling
else?
point.
There's someone
I
else in
want
there.
to see how that's going to look. Yeah.
yeah.
Who else
Also,
is
what you got to ask yourself too is, are there going to be a joke? Is there going to be a Joker cameo? Right.
It has to
if,
be.
if it's
I
going
hope
to be
so.
Jared Leto Joker,
Mhm.
and is there going to be a Batman cameo? And the Batman cameo most likely will have to be Ben Affleck Batman.
I don't think. I think
No.
he's not going to be in it. He's not going to be.
Yeah.
If there's a Batman cameo, it's going to be one of those cheap ass cameos. Like you see, like his back,
Side of
he like
cowl.
looking over, he looking
Right.
down on
Shadow.
them and stuff. Yeah.
He's in bat rehab right now, so
That
it ain't
rehab.
happening.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. To be honest, to me that teaser was meh. You know,
Oh, it was.
a teaser, but
It just got all the fanboys go. They're filming. You know,
it looked like
so,
you know what it looked
that's
like. It looked like a WB promo when they, you know how they
Yeah.
show the actors just standing up in a studio, like
Right.
They show like that's what that was. That
All
was
you
a
need,
movie.
somebody in the background saying "Dare to defy."
Exactly.
Oh,
Like that's what that looked like. You know,
God.
that really not a movie trailer.
I gotta
It looked
see
like a
more. I
season
gotta see
trailer,
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
Oh, yeah.
actually a movie trailer. It was posted on our Instagram, right? So
Yeah.
it was just fast clips of the cast, and that's it.
Yeah.
That was it.
You
Yeah.
know what?
Like I
If
said,
anything, they might step over. I mean, it might be in the whole DC universe thing, but I think they're gonna base this off of like Harley comics when she's in Brooklyn. So I wouldn't be surprised if like,
I
okay, the
wouldn't
set
be
is
surprised for that either.
yeah,
honestly.
it's in Brooklyn, not in Gotham. So you won't see Batman or Joker or anything like that.
And you can get away with anything. You can have any kind of story and everything because it doesn't have to interfere with anything. So they can go wherever they want to go with this. You know, it doesn't have to intertwine with anything. It just can be a self-standing story.
it's gonna do well financially. I already could see it. There's no
Yeah.
denying that. She's like, you know, she's Harley Quinn, and
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. No matter what people thought about it, it did very well financially.
Yes.
you know, and it did so well that it merits a sequel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a soft
I
sequel
suppose.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
like you know, even though Birds of Prey is a whole different title, Suicide Squad, but just because it has her as a character, it's considered almost like a sequel, in my opinion. You know, I would say I look at it that
true.
way. You
Yeah.
True.
know,
And you know, and we're getting the Huntress, we're getting Black Canary, and we're
yeah.
getting Cassandra Cain, right? So we're getting a
Yeah,
backer.
but it's a younger Cassandra Cain. Well, you know what? She's supposed to be young anyway. Like
Okay.
Batgirl is a teenager, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get
Okay.
Cassandra Cain Batgirl, which is really cool, you know.
Well, we'll see when it comes out. I mean, hell, you know,
Yeah, I
so
gotta
far,
see more. You gotta give me more than that. That little cat tease trailer that you
yeah,
gave me
we
there.
got a couple of things this year with DC. We got of course, the Shazam film, which I'm starting to. Okay, this
Yeah,
might actually work.
that last trailer that they showed was really good, you know.
That I'm just saying, I'm just like,
Mhm.
this might actually friggin' pan out great.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
know,
and
the
they
Joker
also
film.
I don't know if they fully confirmed, but um, also, what's that channel?
Emergency awesomeness.
Emergency Awesomeness, and he gets all the info directly from the sources. You know,
Okay.
he confirmed the Justice League 2 movie that they're building towards that again, but this time they want. Oh, and Patty Jenkins, she's not opposed to directing a Justice League movie, but she said in her last interview that she wants each character to have their own, basically their own movie first, like their own
You know
chance
what?
to
Sounds like a
spotlight
reboot.
before they
If
get
they
into a
want to
second Justice League
fix
movie.
this, they need to do that because
Yeah.
this you can't just go, oh yeah, we're gonna do New Gods and then shit the bed on it. And
Yeah.
you gotta I don't know. You gotta do this right. So let's see
They
what
got to
happens.
build it up.
You're right, exactly. They gotta build it up. So we'll see what goes on. We got Wonder Woman is coming out in 2020. So this year we got Shazam and the standalone Joker film that has nothing to do with the films. It's and that looks
And that looks good.
that
That
looks interesting.
Yeah.
So
I'll see it, but I don't know. It looks alright.
you know what? For I think we said it before. If for a caliber actor to take that kind of a movie and a role, the script had to be really good. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. He doesn't take shit movies, honestly,
Right. Yeah, I'll
and he
go
only
check
does
it out.
one. It's a one. It's going to be a one shot. He doesn't do sequels either.
Yeah.
So
So
see how it goes.
yeah, it'll look alright. But in terms
Plus,
of
we get a
Justice League,
whole. Yeah.
in
Plus,
terms
we
of
got a
Justice League, they
Yeah.
gotta find a way to introduce Darkseid like they introduced Thanos almost.
Well,
Like
you
Well,
know
yeah,
what?
perfect way to
We have the
introduce
New
him.
Gods movie that
Yeah,
is already
exactly.
that's already
Supposedly,
confirmed. Yeah,
it's
so, but
confirmed, but when are they filming it? How long does
yeah,
it
and
take to
the
fucking
director
do
is
a
the
new cast?
director of The Wrinkle in Time. I
yeah,
think
Yeah.
that's the director that has the movie.
okay.
Um,
She's an
she's the one that.
accomplished director too. So
Yeah, she is a very accomplished director.
so
But they're not
so it
giving too
should
much
work out.
info on that. Yeah, that movie almost like rivals, like I would say, Eternals from MCU.
True.
Because New Gods could really introduce like the space world. Besides, Green Lantern, it could
You
really,
have
really
to get
go
in
to
Green
that
Lantern. You
cosmic
have to
ride.
get a
Yeah,
Flash. Oh god, there's so many things they have to do before we really get into the whole crux of a dark side versus a full out New Gods dark side versus the Justice League. I mean, full
Right.
out. I mean, not just like,
but
hey
you know what?
guys, Omega
I
Beam.
think they're doing it right. To be honest, I don't mean to cut you off, Marky, but you guys tell me
Yeah.
this. I think that introducing Darkseid in a lone New Gods thing with just them and uh what's the other New Genesis, that
Yes.
whole planet and all that, and just keeping Darkseid over there, like don't have
Yeah.
anything earthbound with them at all. Just straight up New Gods
Not
in
yet.
space, New Genesis, Apocalypse, and keep
Right.
that story contained there. I think they'll
Right.
do fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
doesn't have to blend into to what's happening, like in the regular.
Just
DCU.
tell their stories out there, and then
Exactly.
maybe give him a little tint of a hint that he's actually thinking coming to Earth, but
Yeah.
get them everybody recognized. That's what we have
Yeah,
to do.
introduce those characters, Mr. Miracle,
Oh,
Orion.
Big
Like
Order. Oh, I
yeah,
can imagine that.
Well,
And
you
just
know what? This is what I'm thinking. This is just my opinion. I don't know if they're going to do this or not, but I would take the New Gods movie and make it a prequel to Justice League. It's like a self-contained story and all that stuff. But at the end of New Gods,
So
see
Steppenwolf come.
Yeah, you see Darkseid telling Steppenwolf go to Earth and get the mother boxes, and just end it like that. So
True.
it could be a prequel to Justice League.
Yeah.
And then if you want to work on Justice League 2, you could have it starting out with Steppenwolf coming back to Apocalypse and
Doors open.
Darkseid. Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because definitely. And also Patty J just confirmed that for Wonder Woman 3, it's gonna be a contemporary piece.
Oh wow!
It's not gonna be.
Not going to be a flashback or whatever,
No,
right?
it's not gonna be a period piece no more. She said it's gonna be contemporary, so that means it's gonna be up to date, basically. After Justice League.
You know what I would like to see?
You know,
I know we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. I want to see her. Well, you got to put in Maxwell Lord, but I want to see her do the thing that he, break his fucking neck because he turned out to be a slime ball. Wonder Woman goes ape shit and breaks the guy's neck. But I don't think you're going to get that.
Shout out to Ray Jr. for joining us in the chat.
Ray, Ray. First thing Ray say, big barter. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Ray.
All right. So I think we're going through these topics pretty quick, right? We just boom.
Well, there's a couple of things,
Did y'all see that image of the new Lobo that's playing in Krypton?
It looks better than the first one that I seen.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man.
I saw that first image and I was like,
oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say out loud live what my opinion was of that image.
yeah, I know. Feelings mutual.
But the second one I didn't see. You have it there? Anyone?
I'm see if I can find it.
Find it. He looks like Lobo.
Yeah.
So you know what? They're gonna go. They're doing a season 2 of Krypton, right?
Yes.
Right.
But they've been kind of quiet about it, don't you think? Like,
I mean, when was season 1? Was it during the summertime or was it before the summertime?
it was before it finished before the summer.
So yeah,
well, your guys tell me this.
Oh, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
Is the first one?
Yeah, that was gay. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that hit.
There's nothing wrong if that was the case.
There's nothing wrong with that, no.
All right, then let me see if I can find a updated one.
You like Rob Zombie. You like Rob Zombie there.
Shout out to Knights of the Old. Thanks for joining us. Who else? Joe Ryan Comics. Thanks for joining us also.
Yeah, we're
comic art talk. We could bring that up because I know.
Yeah, we could talk about that. Yeah,
we could talk about it. Yeah,
definitely.
We could talk about. He wants to talk about Bettina allegedly copying other artists.
Let me see.
Didn't we kind of bring that up on the last show?
Not really. We
kind of talked about it.
We kind of talked about it.
Okay.
Hold
on.
You got it?
You got it?
This is the second one. This one, 16 hours ago. There it goes.
See, that's the first photo they should have put out.
That one looks decent, better than the first one.
Yeah, well, you know what? And the Krypton, the characters are really comic booky. So I think for the show it works, especially the way they showed Brainiac. You saw how Brainiac looked like the Brainiac from the Injustice 2 game. You know? So that was like, I think it works. Look at how
we just need him to have the cigar, his bike, and just yelling out shit, and of course the hook chain. Gotta have the hook chain. So, and calling everybody whatever.
The main man.
His first appearance is Omega Man number 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Omega Man number 3, Gomez. That's the first appearance of Lobo. And to be honest, that book is very affordable still. So
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
I would get it now
for like $40.
I would get it now if you're looking for
40 for it. For a high copy.
Yeah.
But have you guys noticed? I don't know if all your guys got DC Universe, but in Young Justice, they showing the New Gods. They brought Lobo back, and now on Krypton they brought Lobo. I think that they hitting around. They trying to get feelers out there. Like, okay, how you like this character?
They have been trying to do a Lobo movie as long as forever.
Well, you know what? He was always popular. Remember in Justice League? Remember he started off in Superman the animated series.
Yeah.
He was a cool character, and then they ported him over to Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. He had those episodes. Remember when Superman died that he came to join the Justice League to replace Superman?
Yeah.
Those are good episodes.
Not only that, in the first Injustice game, he was awesome. He was awesome. I mean, just
Yeah,
the
that's
moves.
right. His daughter in Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Crush,
Exactly.
that's the name, Crush.
That dude's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get his, he's gonna get his day, man. I'm telling you, man. So
Yeah, you gotta get the main man in, man.
gotta get the meme, man.
Well, Crush is popular too, and I remember
Yes.
DC was saying that they was thinking about doing like a Father's Day special with Lobo and Crush, like a daddy daughter's one shot.
I think that issue will sell very well if you
Yes.
ask.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they're doing that a lot now. Do you see Kingpin and his kid,
Mhm.
Superman and Superboy, Batman
Super
and
Sons,
Robin?
yeah.
Oh, he's no Superboy anymore, man. He grew up. He's a teen now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
He's
you know what I
super
mean. Like
dude.
they've been doing that whole parent and child thing.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick before we move on to the next topic, comic art talk. Want to talk about Matina supposedly copying people's artwork. I think it's a good topic for us because we do buy a lot of Matina covers. I don't know all the details, but I think he was stealing the pose, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it is.
What?
Yeah.
What the
It's
post?
like it's like shoot. Let me see if I could find one. But like there's one that is Lois Lane. Is Lois Lane or somebody like sitting down with their legs out, and then he copied it. It looked like he copied the same pose, and he did another character. Give me a second. You guys talk about. See if I could look it up.
I'm just gonna state this, and that's like if
Go
no
ahead.
one took in the time to look in comparison of all the covers that are out there and been made before versus the ones that we did, I don't think we ever gave a crap. We just like the way he does it. That's just me. I don't try to look. I like, oh shit, he copied somebody. Now I know it's frowned upon between creators and all that, not given the, I guess, a due or a little saying like after so and so.
Yeah, but people forget that whole after whoever, right? After this and after that, that's not a I mean, well, I guess you could say it's kind of an old thing now, but that started with McFarlane, and he did it to himself. That was the first time you have an artist giving, homage to another artist, which he did it to himself. With Spawn #1, he put "After Me," which is Spider-Man #1 that he did.
You're really pushing.
Okay, this is what Lee Ji Hu
Okay.
Hun.
Okay.
But see, this is the original.
Right.
And then Martina went and you see he just copied the same pose. Like look at the
Yeah.
shoe and everything. It's not a exact one-on-one copy.
Okay.
It's
But
kind of like Greg Land and the tracing
Yeah,
thing.
but
like
look at that. See on the top there, that's how the cover looks. And if you flipped it around, then it looked like that. So, oh God. Still, I don't know. Did anybody give a shit?
No, not really. Like I'm trying to find
Let's
it.
go with what it is. Does anybody give a fucking shit?
I'm trying to find something, man, so I can show you.
I mean,
I
don't know.
To be honest,
All
with
right.
me personally, I
All right.
really.
I seen that Conan J. Scott Campbell book, right?
right.
Yeah, the
Right,
face,
how it
yeah.
came out, right? Dude, look at this cover. Isn't it exactly like J. Scott Campbell?
Yes,
Same
it
pose and
is.
everything? So
Yeah.
I mean, if artists is not copying off each other but inspiring each other, then why not? Isn't it that way? You know what I'm saying? I mean, why should it be frowned upon? Frowned upon. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think the thing is not that he's copying or is being inspired. I don't think he's giving credit to.
Okay.
That's that.
If
I mean,
that's
at the
it,
same time, now is J. Scott Campbell giving credit to Clark Pasolini in this one? Is he? No, right? Because I don't see nothing in the.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but
Sal
I know
Sal
at the same time- at the
Buscema
same-
did
at-
that pose too. That used to be the corner box pose.
Yeah, at the same time, that's a classic. I was just gonna say that was a classic Conan pose with him with the axe going down like that. So people draw him that way a lot. It's the same thing if somebody drew somebody in the same pose as the Statue of Liberty. Who are you going to give homage to? The French that made the statue?
Right.
A pose is a pose, and a pose can be replicated. I don't think anyone
Exactly.
needs permission. In my opinion, I don't think anyone needs a permission to copy a pose. Now,
True.
if your details are all the same and the way you're drawing
And the
the
character
female
is
or the
the same.
background or thing like
Right.
that, if those details, same eye, same nose, same this, and it looks just like a trace drawing, then that's a little different. But as far as it being
Right.
pose wise, I don't think anyone needs permission to copy a pose because we
Mm.
could all squat down the same way, we all bend down the same way, we all do a lot of things the same way.
Mhm.
You know, we don't need to keep saying, "Well, you did that pose first, so let me just say thank you for that pose." That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me.
Well, because of that whole thing, I think he was taken off of the Fan Expo con.
Yeah, it was.
So so that people, it really got in front of some people that they said, okay, we're going to take him off. So it's not just one guy making a stink. It's some people agreeing about that. So I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know. The only exclusives that I've seen that he has done recently was Green Lantern #1, which is right here. And then this is the variant cover for #2. This is the Matina. You might see these tomorrow. Anyway, but other than that, shameless plug. Sorry, yeah.
Let me read a couple of the comments real quick in the chat because there's a lot of comments right now.
Okay.
So it says here, Marky, he's not even crediting the OG artist. He's literally just copy and pasting. He forgets to remove brush marks. Joe Ryan says, yeah, homage are fine, but look at Grim Knight and Punisher, LOL. Of course, he was pumping out the art for a minute. No. What else?
If you gotta look at
The
Grim Knight,
original artist
look
had
at the
complaints
Batman who
on like
laughs. He
two of
looks like
them. I've
Judge
always
Death.
done Matina. I give a shit. This is Wobbles. I give a shit when he doesn't do any freehand art, etc. He only does digital art. And then Comic Art Talk says the reason it's frowned upon is he's using the same art. Inspiration is different. Copying the art, including the brushstroke, etc.
But it's not the same character.
No, I get the idea now. No, because my daughter does digital art sometimes too.
Okay, explain it.
Okay, remember that picture I just showed before with the lady sitting in the chair?
Yes.
Now, you could scan that picture. If you got the right equipment, even like with an iPad, you could scan that picture,
Okay.
put it up on your iPad, get the app, and you could modify it or whatever and make it look like whatever you want. So, yeah, I could see somebody doing
I
that.
see what you're saying now. Okay.
Make some changes and bam, you got Mary Jane, and then you just draw Venom in the background. So
That's
yeah,
right.
I could see how that being done.
I keep on forgetting he is a digital artist, even though it looks like a painted piece of work and some of his stuff. I keep on forgetting he is a digital artist.
You could tell when it's digital and when it's not.
Yeah, you can't tell. You could tell.
Some of it, I mean, I look at it, it's like
some like it looks painted, but I can see like where, like it's usually around the details on the face and stuff like that. You can kind of tell his stuff is like digital.
Yeah, you could tell. Another way you could tell digital from like freehand digital. It got like straight lines and perfect curves and stuff like that. So
yeah.
So basically, Art Germ's been copying himself on all his covers because they all look like the same chick.
I wouldn't be surprised. He got like a base face or something. Oh, J. Scott Campbell. He probably got a base figure, and he just draw whatever he wants on top.
Comics Misexplained said a lot of people steal my memes, so I'm used to it. I just want to Sorry. And then Wobble says that he really doesn't care. He just wish he would admit it. I don't think he's gonna admit that.
I mean, what happens when he is allowed back to the comic scene, the convention scene? Like, is he gonna make convention appearances now? You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Depending on how many people he has pissed off or who is he pissed off. Considering that he got kicked out of Fan Expo, and that's no little small fucking con either. Okay?
Well, Greg Land pisses off everybody, so it wouldn't be surprised if Matina still does cons because this guy's always at every fucking convention.
But you know what? If he wants to do cons and sell his books again, I think he should just go to a con, get a table, and just at the table do freehand drawing.
Yeah,
just do freehand drawing. And
Put
just shut people up.
Put your money where your mouth is. Word.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. If Matina wants to get out of it, he let him start doing some sketches. Let's see what you got, man.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
start proving to
Start
people that
over.
you're not just copying it. You know what you're doing. You maybe took some shortcuts because you're pumping out all these covers,
That's
and you just need fast. You needed to do things fast. Show people what you got. But
that's the
let's
only
see.
way I
Yeah.
see him redeeming himself. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's right. Yeah,
Mm.
he does. I mean, I'm not. I always say we don't. He don't owe us nothing, but you know what? A lot of people really they loved his style, the way his
Oh,
drawings
we
were.
do.
So
I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
hell
I
yeah.
like it. I'm not gonna
he
deny it.
should he should try to defend himself or say the truth or I agree with Wobbles. Just admit it or
Yeah, say something about
let's say
college.
something about it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like acknowledge it, do something, say something. We spend enough money on his stuff to
yeah.
at least deserve that.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so enough about that, Togi. We're gonna because it's almost time. One
Ooh,
more thing we want to talk about before we get to the books for
yeah. Let me
that are
set up.
coming out on Wednesday is Punisher. It's been what 2 weeks now that the Punisher came out, and I watched it. Did you guys watch it or what?
Oh yeah.
I still got a couple episodes, but I don't care. I'm almost done, so you can talk about it.
Guys in the chat, we're gonna talk about Punisher. I don't think we're gonna be too
I'm on
specific.
episode 2
Yeah,
because
so
I'm
I
busy
mean, we
all
can
week.
talk about it without it being really too spoilery about it. Like we're not gonna give away the ending, like that, like details. But we could talk about it. We can go down the line. What do you guys think? Jeff, you want to start? What do you think about the
It
Punisher?
was good. Okay, it was good. I don't think it was as good as season one, only because that kid in season two is annoying as
Yo,
hell.
what? That's the same shit I said, Jeff. That's the
I was
same
just
shit I
hoping
said.
somebody would shoot her or something.
Yeah, man, all this shit because of her ass. Come on, man.
But
Fucking yeah,
besides that, was it John Berthal?
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, he's the Punisher. He
definitely.
is especially the last scene in the last
yeah,
episode. He's the freaking Punisher.
yeah. That was homage right there. To
Yeah.
that was homage. What about you, Mike? Go ahead.
This season it was good. I give it a what I give it. Let me see. I give it a 7.5. I give it a 7.5. You know what I mean? But first season definitely was a home run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And compare this season to that season, you can't really, because you have what you had last season. Last season you had his origin, like you had other things, whatever. In this season, what happened to Marky? Oh,
Oh,
He's
okay.
there. He's there.
And this season is just I don't know, like I wasn't really there's too much definitely there was violence, there was action, there was all that shit, but it was just too much.
it was because of that freaking
Yeah, the
girl.
little girl, it was just so much of
That
that, man.
girl, she's so freaking annoying.
Like I felt too soft for her in the beginning. Like if it wasn't for her, all this, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
because you know what too. Also, like in these first two seasons, like he wasn't the Punisher yet, right? He wasn't the Punisher. That didn't happen until I don't want to spoil it, but so if we get a season three, I think this season three is gonna be um what everyone expects it to be. You know what I mean? Him
Mhm.
doing his thing. I don't want to get
Well, no,
spoiled.
no, he was kind of the Punisher this season. I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there was one part where he was like comforting the girl, the bitch, and then he just like turned and shot without even thinking twice. And I'm like, that was so dope. He would just
Yeah.
come up and shoot people without even thinking twice. I'm like, yes, that's Frank
Yeah, there
Castle.
won't be a season three. I mean, it's not 100% yet because they still haven't announced the canceling of
Yeah.
it. And also, Punisher came out later than the original deal, so you might get a season three. The director said it's already a season three is already written basically,
Yeah, he's
but
ready for it.
it's not filmed yet because they don't know what's gonna happen. But there's a chance that you might get it just because the deal was different than
Than the other
the other
ones.
shows than the other
Yeah.
shows. Yeah.
This
So
is
that's
definitely
why
going
they
to be the
haven't.
last Jessica Jones, though. That's
Yeah,
for
because that was part of
guaranteed.
the original. The first two.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason Punisher, yeah, is still up in the air. We might get eventually it will get canceled, of course, but we might get a season three. There's like a chance, there, but not 100%.
I hope so because, like, what I've seen so far, and I still can't believe the girl is more annoying at the end.
Yeah, Punisher won't be on the Disney streaming service.
Oh hell no!
Jason 3000. There's no way. None of those shows are going to be on the Disney streaming service.
No.
They're too dark. You know, they're not going to have
If
that.
anything, since they're going to own Hulu after this, right? They're going to own Hulu.
Yeah, they're going to own the bigger.
They can throw it on there.
Yeah, I see that.
They can throw it on there because they got.
They're not going to throw it on there because it's a Netflix show. Netflix is going to keep all the seasons they have, so they're not going to allow where you have season 1 and 2 on Netflix, and then season 3 and 4 on Hulu. That's not going to happen. You got to think about it that way. It won't happen.
I don't know, man. I mean, Netflix raised their prices too, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then the Hulu just went, okay, you're going up, what, $2 or $3 or whatever it was. We're going to take $2 or $3 off our regular price. Yeah. So I kind of like that little fight that they're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't even have Hulu, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I got it for certain shows and everything, but that's not a bad deal with the charging just a regular basic subscription versus the Netflix. But of course, it's not Netflix. But they're getting there. They're all getting there, and I think Netflix is going to realize that they're not the king of the hill no more. That's what I think.
When Disney come up with their streaming service, Netflix going like, holy shit, we finally got some competition.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, it's just going to happen. Remember back in my day, it was just HBO. There was nothing else. Then the movie channel came. Then Showtime came. And then all these other cable networks came
Tony
and everything.
Shout out to him. He says that the Hulu is the bomb.
Yeah, Hulu is awesome. Hulu's got some good shows on there.
Listen,
that's true, Jason 3000. Netflix wants to be 100% original content eventually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're their own studio, so
yes, and they spend a lot of money on their stuff.
But they do, and they have. It's not like they just. I would say it's a little Spanish thing that we always say here, cheapy choppy. It's not cheapy choppy actors. You got the real, acting. It's the real deal.
But Disney not stupid, man. They're not gonna. They seen how good them shows did, man. They're gonna do something. They're gonna come up with something somehow.
Well, you know what? Okay, we all know Crunchyroll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You know Crunchyroll. They got this big streaming service called Ver, which have Crunchyroll and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yes.
Now I wouldn't be surprised if Disney do something like that. I mean, like you could have.
They're going to make people get out and buy a chocolate bar because that's what it sounds like to me. Chunky Crunchyroll.
No.
There's animation. There's different animation streaming services like Crunchyroll, Funimation, Adult Swim, Nickelodeon Night, right, or something like that. It's a few of them. And there's another streaming service called Verve that houses all those separate ones into one.
Exactly right, Biggs. Now, if Disney do something like that, where you got your Marvel shows. Your kiddie Disney, your teen Disney, your live action Disney.
Sounds like you wanted something, Jeff.
There you go. What we call a la carte.
Yeah. It's what's going to be called the mouse is coming to your house to kick your ass for giving away his plan.
Right. So you gotta remember too, Disney's not just fucking Cinderella and fucking Little Mermaid. It's like ABC and all these other channels and networks. So Disney owns some adult related content. So,
but don't be surprised if they start like a Marvel channel like DC Universe.
That'd be smart.
That would.
Yeah, definitely. Marvel has enough content to merit their own.
Oh hell yeah!
By itself,
streaming service.
I mean,
reboot Inhumans.
Yeah,
I mean, Disney doesn't really cross their stuff too much. Like they keep Marvel as its own entity. So the people that are making decisions on Marvel make the decisions for Marvel.
Yes.
They have their own, head of Marvel and all that stuff. All right, so I think this is the time of the show. We're already getting to that time. It's almost 11 o'clock, where we take our trip to our non-sponsor. Remember, I repeat, guys, even though we've done 69 episodes of Sean Midtown's website, they are not sponsoring us by any means.
I mean, you figured we get up to 69. I'm just saying that they could have gave us dinner. They could have gave us a shirt or something. Instead of just
we would have
jerking us around and throwing us on the street corner.
Them being a sponsor, but
so we're gonna go and see. not every book that's coming out this winter, but we'll
How
just
much
go
money I
through
spend in there?
DC and Marvel and see
Hell.
what's coming out this week real
Facts.
quick. And take it away, Marky.
All righty, so we got Action Comics 1007. Jesus Christ. Come on. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks like digital art to me.
Yep. Now this is interesting. Nice American flag cover. That's
Oh, that is nice. That is a nice
nice.
cover.
What is that? 1007, right?
1007. That's the variant cover.
That is nice.
Patrick Gleason did that cover. We got
American
Batman.
flag
I mean Batgirl.
Oh, Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah. Nah, the B cover.
There we go. The Archer. Another
Oh,
digital
guys, there you
artist.
go. The
Cover of the
Batgirl
week.
art drive.
There you go. Jerk
Cover
off
of the
cover
week.
Yo, Mike, I'm gonna need 2 of that, yo, Mike.
Yeah,
that book probably be one per customer, bro.
Nah, it's
Oh.
the Wonder Woman. I would just when he goes further down. The Wonder Woman cover to me, that's the cover of the week.
That
Batman
Wonder Woman
Beyond.
is cover. It cover of the week. Also, was that Batman Beyond?
Yeah, Batman Beyond, and then there's the variant.
Yeah, Jurgens is still writing that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the B cover better.
Yo, why you not reading Batman Beyond, Biggs? What's up with that?
I was, man, but
That's
it's
regular.
too far ahead.
But you don't want Old Man Joker?
You know what though? I think
Detective
I'm gonna have to go
997.
into like a collected edition because I
Damn,
started
what's up
that in
to
the
the
beginning of
1000?
Rebirth and then I had
All right, hold on.
What is
Is
this? What
that
is
a
this?
Mr. Miracle?
No, it looks like
No.
Wonder Woman's panties is on his head. What the fuck are they doing to Batman, man? You panty sniffer now? What the
Hey,
hell?
Batman, do what we gotta do.
I understand it's Wonder Woman, but come on now, Batman. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're getting close to the 1,000 mark, people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, 3 more issues, eh?
Yeah,
Well,
a lot of things for that shit coming out too, man.
Yo,
That-
you know what?
that might
I
make
must
you
be-
one.
Lots of covers.
No, wait, go back to that cover.
This one?
Yeah, I must be high as hell because it look like Joker's moving back and forth.
Yeah, you are high as
Yeah,
hell.
you are.
Why haven't you shared?
That looks a little bit like Jack Nicholson Joker.
Yes.
No more
Yeah.
hashish for Jeff. That's it.
No,
yeah, Jeff, no more drugs.
Wow.
All right. This has a hard variant, but here's the regular cover.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, that is nice, man.
Flash.
I don't know what the hell's going
And then
on.
Howard Schenken cover is sold out.
Yeah, that cover's real nice, man.
It's a real
Like that
nice
vintage.
cover. I like that. It's old school.
Yeah,
Throwback.
Yeah, Howard Shakin's old school.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Might get that.
And then we also got a Flash annual. This is with the Heroes in Time Crisis tie-in. I guess it's going to be Barry's going to try to find out. Oh, spoiler alert! To find out who killed who.
Oh,
They
and
put
Godspeed
Godspeed
is
again.
in
And
it.
Godspeed
Nice.
in it.
I have to pick that up.
Yeah, I may just have to get it. The cover is the art's like, but I just want to get it for the story.
Yeah.
So we got an annual and a regular issue. Okay.
Yeah, and of course, Heroes in Crisis #5. I've been reading this. I've been liking it, and the one thing I really like about it is the artwork from Clay Mann. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
The interior artwork is amazing in that one.
And
yes.
you know
It
what?
is.
Even though the regular A covers are good, I should have just started getting these because I'm really liking the B covers.
I get that far,
B
yeah.
covers is a history of what happened to almost each hero. And this month, this issue #5 is the death of Jason Todd.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Before that was Wonder Woman breaking Maxwell Lord's neck. Then,
Yeah.
of course, Batman's back getting broken, Superman dying, Aquaman losing his hand. Just major points that happened in the DC comics.
You know
throughout
why
all
I didn't get
time.
into this, to be honest, though? The reason that I have an issue #1, of course. But the
Mhm.
reason I didn't do it is because at the same time, we still got Doomsday Clock.
I know.
And at that time, Mr. Miracle still haven't ended. And I'm like, starting another story arc without the other ones even finished.
This is
That and
kind
all
of
these
like,
miniseries never worth nothing. They're always like $5
Yeah.
sales in the dollar bin like a week after they come out.
wait a
But
minute.
you know,
I just got to say this because I do believe, I think this is just like a standalone thing. Yeah, some deaths have happened and all that shit. But I think this is kind of like something that you can be on a side of it. But they do have a lot of explaining to do. That's just my thing. It's basically, where do superheroes go or supervillains go when they have a fucking issue with themselves? There isn't
But you
like a
know
clinic
what?
or something. So they built this place called the Sanctuary. and that's
I
what.
have it. I have a theory that all of this is going to tie in eventually.
Yeah.
All of this going to tie in.
You would hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hope.
Yeah.
You would
Well,
hope,
hope.
'cause
Yeah.
the
We
whole
definitely
Well,
hope.
they dragging
And
it.
with Rebirth, when that whole started, you know, it was supposed to be the
Yeah.
Manhattan started in New 52 and all this, and we haven't heard anything from that. It's been what,
exactly.
going on 3 years now?
I know. Supposedly, like what Scott Snyder told me, after the Batman Who Laughs miniseries, everything's going to come to head to this big. You know, of course, there's going to be a
Why don't
big
you go
thing.
ask him again? I know
It's
you
gonna
got
be a
him in your
big thing
basement.
while the other big thing still going on.
A big thing beyond another big thing. There's a lot of big things and not a lot of protection. So I don't know. Run. Okay, Justice League Odyssey #5.
Yeah, I ain't reading that
Jason
shit.
3000 said that Tom King said today, I think that there is a big hint to his next mini in this book.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Azrael. There you go.
Yeah.
I spoiled it.
No, tell me about Justice League, a volume
Annual.
and annual #1. This is also a one-shot story, kind of like their main story about the Source Wall. If you haven't been reading in Metal,
Yeah.
broke the Source Wall. This is why a lot of shit is going on. This is definitely going to be having to do with everything.
Scott Snyder put it up on IG saying that this issue and the next issue of Justice League is like he's gonna give you big keys about the Source Wall and everything else.
I think this is going to be more key than the regular one because I got to tell you, as the Justice League issues are pretty damn good. I'm just, you know, I like the Legion of Doom stuff. The Legion of Doom stuff was great, especially when the Batman Who Laughs showed up and everything like that. And
I like more DC self-contained stuff.
You're right, exactly.
Like it to me, it's like if you could get like a one-off long story, then that's what DC like. You know, Death in the Family and Crisis on like stuff like that.
Right.
But when you're doing like Heroes in Crisis and Watchmen and all this other stuff at the same time, like
it's too many.
It gets lost in the shuffle, and there's like, what do I read first? You know,
exactly. Looney Tunes. Nobody. Mysteries of Love in Space. Really? Okay.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Skip.
Oh, it's Dark Side. Okay.
Where he falls in love with
That's Lois Lane.
I was about to say, Dark Side took.
Wait a minute. Sometimes love can make you feel like you're from another planet. But what if you actually were joint Superman, the New Gods, Green Lantern, Starro, Hawkgirl, and even the Teen Titans' new sensation Crush for 8 tales of romance that will whisk you to the moon and back? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's right.
Wow, for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's not for like 2 weeks.
You can't have a love story with Darkseid. Oh,
it says 8 stories.
He would like
man. Thanos had love too, man. Why not Darkseid, man?
Oh look.
Thanos is in love with the anti-life equation.
Thanos had a daughter. What are you talking about?
You can't even stick it in anywhere for her. Jesus Christ! Oh God.
Can you imagine Thanos? Spread your legs, Omega Beam.
Oh my God.
Old Lady Harley. God damn.
Yeah, that's definitely Superboy Prime Comics explained.
Yeah.
I haven't showed him. Old Lady Harley.
Yeah, that's no.
That's supposed to be your boy right there.
That's Aquaman, yeah.
Word.
Oh man,
You already seen Old Lady Harley in Batman Beyond when she was like, "I'll get you, stupid kids."
Oh my God. Oh.
God, let's keep it moving.
All right, Raven's Daughter of Darkness.
I haven't been reading that.
No.
I read the first issue.
Silencer #13.
That is pretty good. Silencer.
Yeah, right. Who buys that? I haven't seen anyone put that on their whole video yet.
With the Raven?
No, the Silencer.
The Old Lady Harley.
Oh,
yeah, Raven.
Who buys that?
Teen Titans Annual. Okay.
Oh yeah, if you guys have been reading the latest issue of Teen Titans when they break into the Batcave, this is supposed to be a follow-up to that story.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So,
Terrifics 12. Man, that looks like a rip-off cover, but I'm just saying.
that's almost like the fan.
That's going a lot, man. That's going around a lot.
I'm just saying.
A nice black cover.
All right. Wonder Woman. Yeah, this is the Wonder Woman. This is the regular one. And
It's the
And
B
and then
cover.
here's the one that's sold out right now.
That to me, that's the cover of the
And
week.
who drew that one?
The same guy who did the Frank Miller one last time.
Yeah, good luck me trying to pronounce this name.
Pomona?
Right?
Komoda
Komomo.
Shira
Shirahama.
Shirahama?
Shirahama. Karoma? No, Pomona Shirahama.
Okay.
Yeah,
Karoma
but that
Shirahama.
cover is way better. I think that's a
I'm just
dope
gonna
cover.
call him KS because I'm not gonna even go any farther than that.
Book of
Listen,
Everybody's
I'm not
that?
reading Wonder Woman. You know why?
No,
Wonder Woman, no.
It's
I don't
swag.
know who's reading. The only one that I know everybody read was
Comics
Witch
Explained said
Hour.
that's a Beatles homage.
What, the Terrific?
Yeah, that's terrific.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Good call.
It is a nice black cover.
Win a prize.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Dynamite.
Books and Magic. No, we don't care. And Hex wise, we don't care. Okay, let's just go. An Elvira's coming out. Ah, shit.
Vertigo sucks.
Vertigo. All right, come on.
Oh.
All right, let's go to Marvel. See what.
Marvel. Age of X-Men Alpha.
Wait, Spawn comes out this week.
Oh, wait, where? Okay, Spawn. Hold on, let me get you Spawn.
The Matina cover.
Oh, look, it's Matina ripoff guy.
Oh, look, he ripped off something. I don't know what he ripped off.
That's Venom. He ripped off Venom.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Nah, yeah.
You know what? Then AD 2000 AD has to sue DC Comics because they ripping off Judge Death with Batman Who Laughs. Then, okay, so let's get real here, people. Anyway, where were we? Age of Alpha. Okay, here.
Yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm tired of this shit.
All right.
Like, can't you just have like one X-Men cover? I mean,
one
X-Men book.
25 million of them. Come on now. This is Marvel.
So many different X-Men books, man.
There's like 59 X-Men books. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Just have X-Men and that's it. No other
X-Men.
X-Men.
Nice cover for $25.
That's Midtown.
You guys need Jason 3000.
Fucking Jesus.
He said Martina's the best tracer of all time.
I agree.
Oh, this is the George Perez hidden variant. Oh, it's a virgin variant. Oh God.
If it's hidden, why can't I see it?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Exactly. Amazing Spider-Man number 14.
Yeah, I'm not reading Spider-Man.
I'm hearing good things about this though, Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, they always make Spider-Man good when I'm not reading it. So,
not digging that cover.
Yeah, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy. Just doesn't go, guys.
The Conan cover, I think that's dope.
Yeah, Craven. Yes.
Yeah, nice. Him fighting Craven.
I would like to see that.
All right, then put it in a Conan book. Put this cover on a Conan book with the Craven show. Oh my God, this is stupid. Absolutely stupid. Black Panther.
Word out, J-Rod.
Black Panther versus Deadpool.
That's stupid. I'm tired of this.
Oh, look at that. That's funny.
Hey, T'Challa.
Shout out to Big Lion Cat.
You see, they were listening to us.
Yeah.
Big Lion, look. Meow.
All right, so there you go. That's your Big Lion Cat variant.
There you go, Lion Cat variant, regular. Anybody get this? Anybody been reading it?
No.
Okay.
This is something you wait for the trade to come out.
Captain America cover.
Or read it on.
No.
I stopped reading Cap.
Something
I stopped
happened.
reading Cap too, but I heard it's pretty good.
He's going to jail now.
And this one is the 80th anniversary that's sold out online. Ugh.
Why?
It's like Star Wars. What the fuck?
Right.
This cover A should have been sold out. If that's the case.
Yeah, okay. Now look at this one. This one is a C cover. This is actually looks a little bit better.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Conan fighting Hydra.
It's better than the other one.
No, it is. You're absolutely right. It is.
Yeah, but nothing's better than Alex Ross.
We can't even see it. Marks Brooks, we can't see. Can't see
They
that.
got another Damnation coming out. Johnny Blake. Oh, that's fine.
No, that's the Dynamic Forces.
Yeah, that one is signed.
Yeah.
Yo, what happened to Danny Ketch though, man?
Danny Cates. Donnie Cates. Johnny Cakes. I don't know. Johnny Cakes.
No, Danny Ketch, the other Ghost Rider.
No, he's not
Ghost
Rider. Well, can he be Ghost Rider again?
Sure, write a letter to Marvel.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna read it, just like they ain't read my internship
Change number 5.
letters.
This is a TiVo book. If I didn't see one, that's a TiVo book.
Yeah,
Burrow. You heard what Thurrow Burrow said?
that's a nice cover.
He says Donny Cates has controversy surrounding him about stealing other stories.
Oh,
Oh my!
serious?
Come on!
I think he's just messing around, man.
Oh my god! Frank Miller, Hidden Gem, $5.
What is this fucking Metal Jesus Rocks Hidden Gems over here at Walmart?
I know. I hid it behind the Pokemon.
What's that, Kevin
Joe Quasar.
Nowlin? Oh, the
He
next
says,
one.
If
Oh, John
I didn't steal
Cosita.
them, I wouldn't get to read them. Steal away, Donnie.
Still,
Look at that. That's an action figure or what? Oh,
there's a
No.
lot of Doctor
That was
Strange
nice.
covers for number
That was
10.
nice.
Is
They're
it a
cool
fucking
and everything.
milestone?
I think it's a milestone. I think.
Is it? Can you
Yeah.
see it? Can you zoom in, Marky? What number? What the legacy number says?
I think the legacy.
The legacy
number-
number, it's 400.
400.
Okay.
Oh, it's
All right.
400. Okay, well, no wonder.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to? Oh, whatever. They're Marvel. They're gonna do what the hell they want to
$100.
take
Yeah,
money
wow.
from you.
yeah. TiVo gonna be buying all those covers.
Of course he is. He's gonna go around with his freaking cape and everything.
Oh damn!
He goes to the
Thurrow said
store
it's
with the cape
serious.
and he buys his books with the cape on.
What covers that?
That's
Maybe
some
maybe he'll magically tell him, make sure you give me good bags and boards when I sell shit. Anyway,
journey into the unknown.
and without fear, number 5. Love you, TiVo.
Yeah, so far the only hot covers I've seen so far is that Wonder Woman
Can you just have one Daredevil
The
book?
Batgirl.
and the other one.
Batgirl.
What's the other one? The Batgirl, yeah.
Yeah.
And without
Yo,
fear.
you know what would boost Marvel sales if they just had one book?
hmm
Yeah.
Maybe that would boost sales.
I'm gonna say this, and what one of the shops say. All these other covers that they're buying, they get stuck with them. They either get stuck because either they have to buy a certain amount of a cover to get all the other cool ones that people want, or they pay this money and they sit around and collect dust because the stories are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. And so what they do is that some of them just get the regular cover and just order the amount that they sold. And that's it, because no one's buying them.
That's what my LCS does.
Yeah. Some people can afford to just whatever and just put them in a dollar bin later. Yeah. Marvel Knights number 6.
Nah, nobody's reading that shit. I read Marvel Knights in the 90s. I don't need to read it now. Thank you.
Miss Marvel, Marvel Knights.
Yeah, Miss Marvel number 37.
Wow, that book is still going?
Still going.
It's still going, and it's getting rebooted.
I stopped reading it a while ago.
Punisher's been a good story too, man.
And Punisher.
Punisher's been good. I'm like 2 issues behind, but it's been good.
I haven't read Punisher, so.
Solo.
No, read it, Eli. It's good, man. You like it.
That Spider-Man Deadpool, this is still going, which I am totally
Which is
shocked.
surprising.
Yes.
When they stop.
45, issue 45.
I stopped with Joe Kelly when he stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think I did 2 more after Joe Kelly, and then I stopped.
Dr. Afro, that was solid.
Dr. Afro.
Afro.
The only good Star Wars book was Darth Vader, and they stopped that.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's getting another book later.
This one sold out online.
I don't know why. I have that issue too. That's issue like 130 something, 150. I don't know. It's a later issue.
All right, and it's another Conan. What if?
Oh, that might be worth picking up for anybody who doesn't have the original What If.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can get that What If.
Uncanny X-Men 3D. What the hell? Does it come with glasses?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that. Wait a minute.
Might be coming out with 3D.
Time together. Okay.
Yeah,
I think it's just the same issue. I think
reprint.
the same issue, just with 3Ds, man, with 3 glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, but we all know everybody's gonna be looking at Black Widow's butt.
Jim Lee, no, it's Jim Lee.
That's a Jim Lee cover. Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna be looking at Black Widow's butt. 3D.
Oh look, move. All right, Unstoppable Wasp number
Nobody's reading it.
And nobody's reading that.
4. Weapon H.
You
number
should
12?
though. You should.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. West
Weapon
Coast
H.
Avengers number 7.
What the hell?
That
Got me.
Quicksilver and Kate Bishop Hawkeye.
That's Quicksilver?
I don't know. It looks like the green suit.
Looks
right?
like Quicksilver with the hair.
Yo, back in the day when
Yeah.
guys used to change their costumes, they used to explain it. Now people just show up with new costumes out of nowhere.
X-Force.
Shit gets me annoyed.
Wow, it looks like it's gonna be a.
Wait a minute.
What?
When did Deathlock join X-Force?
Since last week.
He said this last week. The next cover looks dope. It has Beta Ray Bill on it.
Yeah, that cover looks
Yeah.
yeah. It's dope.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with X-Force.
You never know.
No, that's a Guardian of the Galaxy cover.
And this one is sold out on Midtown Online.
That's kind of
Yeah.
dope too. Conan against Apocalypse.
Yeah, they could have
And
done
that'd
better.
be that.
Yeah, they could have done that.
Oh no! Don't you want to get Giant Side Jingles number 1?
All right, let's
Oh,
see
let's
what.
see-
Oh,
let's see that,
Jesus.
yeah.
What?
That's nothing. Oh, see, you were thinking with your wrong head. You.
Put
No,
Giant
it's
Size
just a cover swipe of X-Men, Giant Size X-Men.
That's funny.
Did they got any jungle fever?
Giant side jugs. What was it? Jugs? What was it?
Wait a
Tomato
minute.
sugar?
Here's
There you
Ray's
go.
cave. Here, we have to throw in Ray's cave.
Ray Judy. I don't know if he's still there.
He's still there.
Doesn't matter.
Looks like
Ew.
a bad.
That's digital, all right.
Yeah,
that's
that's
definitely a
digital.
joke. No,
That's like the fucking clickbait that shows up on the website.
Right. WWE Forever.
Play this new
Jesus,
3D
how many
game.
WWE comics are there? Oh my god.
WWE's whack. Who's buying the fucking comic?
What was the other girl from the Hardy Boys?
Oh, Lita.
Nancy Drew.
Lita.
Yeah.
Leader?
Oh,
He said
Lita.
Nancy Drew.
Oh, you said Hardy Boys. It's like Nancy Drew.
Hardy Boys.
Not
Oh
those
my
Party
God.
Boys.
Zombie
Go on,
train.
Hardy Boys.
Oh my god. All right, I think we're done here, guys. I can't find anything else. All right.
Yeah, so
Nope.
that's it. I mean, all those covers, just the Batgirl and the
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
That's it, man. I mean,
Spawn.
hell, that's great for me. That means less money I have to fucking spend.
Look,
Yeah,
don't
man.
do it for the, don't do Spawn for the cover. Do it for the story. I'm telling you.
I know. So,
That's true.
guys, I just want to thank everyone for joining us. It's already we reach our threshold. We usually do just an hour of the show. We went a little bit
Yep.
fast, but it's okay. I have a
Yep.
couple announcements at the end, but we're gonna go down the line so everyone could give their final thoughts and shout outs. We're gonna start with Eli, Easy the Game Hunter.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a good show today. You know, I ain't talk a lot. I mean, I ain't really like keep up with Punisher, and I've been busy all week, so I ain't have that much to talk about. Yeah, check the previews for February. They got some good stuff coming out, and yeah, that's it, y'all.
All right, cool, man. Jeff Johnson.
Great shows as always. You know, everybody in the chat was funny as hell.
Yes.
So that was cool. Unfortunately, I won't be in the auction tomorrow, but you know, come join. You know, it's going to be fun as always. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Mike.
Yo, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Show was awesome tonight. I had a good time with the chat. We had some good topics to talk about, and I won't be auction either tomorrow night. Last week my Big Lion received my package, and what is it? Thorough Cube Borough. I'll email you tomorrow, and we'll talk. Your book should be going out tomorrow. All right. That's it.
All right. Marky.
Oh yeah, thank you for everybody joining us again on another Monday night, and of course tomorrow is the auction and everything. Everything that was bought last Tuesday has already been sent, so everybody should have gotten them this weekend or at least today. And if they haven't, please let me know. I guess I didn't, since I didn't get an email saying where the fuck are my books, Marky. Everybody got their shit, so thanks again.
They
and
usually send it to me.
do it tomorrow.
They usually send it to me.
Oh, this
so
is the
on my end, everything was. I already have everything packed, ready to go tomorrow. I pre-made the labels last week because I was gonna ship it through. I do my labels at home, and then I bring it to my job because they do a pickup there every day. But I haven't had a pickup there. They didn't come the last couple of times, so that's why I didn't send them. And then when I went to the post office on Sunday, I made it there like at 1:10. They closed. They wouldn't let me in already, because the post office closes at 1 on Saturdays. And then today I didn't go to work, so everything is ready to go. I'm shipping it. They the label's already done. You guys got tracking numbers already, and it'll go to the post office in the morning. I'll drop them off in the post office before I go into work, so that'll be done. So you should get it in pretty quick. Everything's priority. So I think the longest one is a 2 day priority. So you guys should have everything no later than Thursday. I don't see any reason why it should be delayed longer than that. So you get everything quick. And join us again tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, a little, half an hour earlier. Like I said, it's going to be me, Erod, Marky, Mr. Unknown, Archangel, and King of the Golden State. So we have a nice little lineup, some good books. And
Some very nice books coming up.
I think that's it. There's
Mhm.
nothing else, right?
No.
I put
Yeah.
together a whole video
Play
myself.
Resident Evil 2, man.
Yeah, I saw Big Lion show off our books too last his live show earlier.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Big Line, check it out. He just did a live stream. He was showing some of the books that he won from us. He showed my books that he won, and he showed your books, Mike, that he
Yes.
won from you.
Mhm.
He's also having an auction on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then at 10 o'clock p.m. it's Great Legends auctions at 10 p.m. also. So,
Oh, sweet.
That's
it's
this
gonna be
Saturday.
like a whole day of auctions on Saturday.
Oh, you know what?
Before the game.
That reminds me. I have to give a shout out to Discovery Bay because every morning he does like a little
Yeah.
preview of what's
Yes.
going on throughout the whole day, and
the
he
whole
always talk about our shows and our auctions. So shout out to Discovery Bay. Sub
Mhm.
him. Go look him up. Great guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, definitely. He wants to be a guest on one of this episodes, so maybe on the next episode of chilling with Down White Warriors, which because we do that one. Guys, remember it's bi-weekly, so next Monday we won't have
A
a
show.
show, but we do have an auction that Tuesday as well. We probably get him to guest spot, on the
Sounds
show,
good.
so we can have him, as a special guest. And that's it, guys. Thanks everybody for joining us. Until next time,
Definitely, guys.
peace.
Later, Gators.
See you tomorrow.
Watch Halftime Heat on Sunday.